So we are here at the annual Waverly Block Party, and we are going to surprise John and Donna McLaughlin. Now they're the coordinators of this block party every year, and they have been nominated as the 2021 Good Neighbor Award Recipients, and we're here to inform them of that. So let's go.
Thank you, everybody. As she said, my name is Donna Green. I'm a city councilwoman, and I am thrilled to see what your neighborhood is doing. This is phenomenal. So this year, we have added to the award ceremony the Good Neighbor Award. We put this out public. We sent a link out. People sent emails about what a good neighbor means and talked about so many people in their neighborhoods. But I'm going to tell you, one resident stood out. And John and Donna, I'm here to tell you that you guys were nominated as the first ever 2021 Good Neighbor Award. And it is just my honor to thank you so much and for you to be recognized. And it was the people out here that recognized you.
The McLaughlins moved in March. And so we kind of talked over the fence and just, learned a little bit about each other. And then come May, the end of May, Memorial Day, I wake up to see American flags up and down all of the streets in Anderson Acres. They had taken their little wagon and they walked around and put flags up. They did it again on the 4th of July. And so that was, I think, the neighborhood's first introduction to John and Donna.
I mean, it didn't take them long to make their presence known in this neighborhood, and that was really kind of cool about them. I remember there used to be a flower bed right over here. We used to do a lot of Easter eggs just for kind of decorating the yard, and how I got introduced to them, they come down the street with Easter baskets. Oh, look, there's Easter eggs, and they start taking them all up, and I'm looking at them going, okay, what's this about? That's how I got to know them, So they have a funny sense of humor with them, kind of enjoyed that. So that's kind of how I got to know John.
They're such inviting people, they open up their home all the time, always inviting neighbors. They got a pool, they invite people to come swim.
Donna and John both have a large pool. She invited our dog Jvi over several times to go swimming, and for me, I thought, I don't want my dog to mess up their pool. So long story short, we found out it was a cement pool. Jvi, we can't walk by their house that he doesn't start to run up their driveway, no matter what the temperature is, thinking he gets to go swimming. Yes. So we are more than grateful for that, and that is the funniest thing to witness.
He's the one who started the block party, came up with the idea for the block party.
That was John and Donna's idea. And they just kind of asked me and a few other people, what do you think? Do you think our neighborhood would do it? And I said, oh, absolutely.
It's just an idea to bring the community more together, to bring back the whole hey, you got a cup of sugar, you know what I mean? Just to bring people back to being neighbors.
I don't want to speak for everybody, but I do think we were all very excited about it. However, we had never done anything like that, at least on Waverly. So the first year, I do believe Donna and John really took it all upon themselves to make things happen.
We get more a sense of community now. Everybody is kind of drawing closer to each other. We're looking out for each other.
The neat thing about it is you really realize how many neighbors you haven't really got to know, because you just don't kind of get out and do that, that fellowship that you should. So this has been kind of a good way for all of us to kind of get out of our box, so to speak, and just being able to enjoy and meet some new friends. And I've really, enjoyed that.
We had a neighbor who both of them had COVID, and they went out of the way to go call on them, ask them if they needed anything. I'll come by every day if you need it. So they're just building a sense of community here that we haven't had before.
So I grew up in Mascoutah, and then we moved out to Hawaii. I was in the Army for 3 years, and then when we moved back, we looked around for a place, and honestly, we didn't want to come to Collinsville, but then when we moved here, man, it's probably the best place I think we've ever lived. And the community here has just been amazing, It's just been great.